we have seen that if you want to find rho v, so rho v is equal to divergence d if potential is given. Okay? If potential v is given and you have to find rho v, then what we will do, that is, we will take gradient of this v minus gradient of e is equal to e, vector e. Okay, then multiply it by epsilon naught, so this will give vector t. Okay. So then this is d, and then divergence of d will give rho. Okay, so in this way, uh, if potential v is given and you have to find rho v, then we have to follow this path. Okay, so first we will find E, then vector D, and then divergence of E will give you rho E. Okay, so it is by this three steps. Okay, so by Poisson's equation, you will get direct relationship between V and rho V. Okay? So this Poisson's equation gives a direct relationship between rho V and potential V. Okay, and then you can find Q as Q is equal to triple integration rho V d. Okay, so although it is derived from this equation only, but here we will get a specific relation, okay, between this potential and rho v. So if a potential v is given, you can directly find this volume charge density without following this path. Okay, so let's start with the derivation. Okay. So what we are going to do, we are finding the relationship between volume charge density and potential volume. Okay, potential. Okay, so we know that relationship between D and E. So D is electric field, electric flux density, and E is electric field intensity. Okay, so this is the relationship between, and this is relative permittivity. Okay, so D is equal to epsilon E, and epsilon is equal to epsilon naught into epsilon R. So this is relative permittivity for air, and it is relative permittivity for a given material. Okay, so so this is the relationship between vector D and vector E. Okay, now if we take vector operator on both the side, okay, so vector D, vector operator on D is epsilon into E. Okay, so we are taking this vector operator on both the sides. Okay. And what is E? We know that relationship between E and V is E is equal to minus gradient of V. Okay. So E is minus gradient of potential. So vector operator D, divergence of D is equal to vector operator. It will be minus epsilon, and in place of E, it will be vector operator V. Okay. So you can take this minus epsilon as constant. So this will what we have. Okay, minus epsilon vector operator on V, and what is this vector operator on D by Maxwell's first equation is equal to rho. Divergence D is equal to rho V. So here substituting this. So rho V is equal to minus epsilon vector operator on V. Further, okay. So this is equal to rho V minus epsilon vector operator on V. So this can be written as like this minus rho V upon epsilon. So this is, so what is this? So by the definition of vector operator, we know that vector operator is equal to del by del x ax plus del by del y ay plus del by del z is what is this gradient of v is equal to del v by del x ax plus del v by del y ay plus del v by del z. Okay, so this is vector operator and this is gradient of v. Okay, and what we have find this vector operator dot vector operator on v will be equal to del by del x ax plus del by del y ay plus del by del z az dot product is del v by del x ax plus del v by del z ay plus del v by del z. Okay, so this is ax, this is ay, az. This will be equal to 1. So this will be del by del x, and this will be del v by del x. Similarly, this will be 1 del by del y, del v by del y, plus del by del z, del v by del z. This can be written as vector operator on V is equal to, so this will become del square V by del x2 plus del square V del by 2 plus del square V by. Okay, so we got this new formula. And this del dot del can be abbreviated as del square. Okay, we can write del dot del is equal to del square. Okay, so del square V is equal to this much. This is new formula del square V x del square V by del y plus del V by del square. So this is del square. Okay, and this is equal to del dot V is equal to minus rho V upon V. Okay, so this is equal to del square. So del square V is equal to minus rho V upon epsilon. Okay, this is second order partial derivative. So del square V is equal to minus epsilon rho V upon epsilon. So this equation gives direct relationship between potential V and rho V. ठीक है, ये डायरेक्ट रिलेशनशिप देता है दोनों के बीच में. So this equation is known as Poisson's equation. Okay, so if V is given, okay, so you can find directly rho V. So this is Poisson's equation. And what is Laplace equation? It is del square V is equal to 0. Okay, so this is Laplace equation and this is Poisson's equation. Del square V is equal to minus rho V upon epsilon naught. And what is del square V is equal to this much. It is for rectangular. Okay, so again we have to study three equations: del square V for spherical, for cylindrical, and for Cartesian. Okay, and del square V is equal to 0. Okay, so this is Laplace equation. This is so Laplace equation is used for solving electrostatic problems. Okay, involving set of conductors maintained at different potential. Okay, so we use where conductors are given and they are maintained at different potential. Okay, so these are the application of Laplace equation. Okay, so these are generally used for solving fields in electrostatic fields. Okay, so if two conductors are given like this, if it is at 10 volts and it is at 20 volts, and you have to find solve this problem. You have to solve problem related to this type where conductors are given with different potential, so you can use this Laplace equation. Okay, so let's write. This is Poisson's equation. That is del square V is equal to minus rho V upon epsilon. Okay, and if it is in free space, so you can write it as epsilon naught. Okay, and Laplace equation is del square V is equal to 0. So we can write del square V, formula of del square V for three different coordinates. Okay. So del square V is equal to del square V upon x square plus del square V by del y square plus del square V by del z square. It is for rectangular. Completion. For cylindrical, formula will be, so again you have to remember this formula. This will be 1 upon rho del by del rho del v by del rho. Okay, so first you have to differentiate partially with respect to rho, then multiply rho, then again uh, differentiate partially with respect to rho, and then divide it by rho. Okay, plus 1 upon rho square del square v by del phi square plus del square v by del z square. Okay, and for spherical, this is del square v is equal to 1 upon r square del by del r square del v by del r plus 1 upon r square sine theta del by del theta into sine theta del v by del theta. Del v by del theta plus 1 upon r sine theta sine square theta del v square by del phi. Okay, so you have to remember this equation del square v for Cartesian, for cylindrical, and for spherical. Okay, so one question will ask from this
सर
topic.
नीचे
Will
का कट रहा है
नीचे का
सर नीचे का कट रहा है
तो ये फॉर्मूला आप लोग को याद रखना है, ठीक है। प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करते हैं based on this. So given V is equal to 6 rho phi z volts.
सर ऊपर का नहीं दिख रहा है।
ठीक है।
यस सर।
So V is equal to 6 phi z volts दिया हुआ है and you have to find rho V. Okay. So आपको potential V दिया हुआ है and you have to find volume charge density rho V. Okay. So by Poisson's equation, we know that del square V is equal to minus epsilon by rho V upon epsilon, ठीक है। और एक इसमें दिया हुआ है फ्री स्पेस पे, ठीक है। तो ये हो जाएगा एप्सिलॉन नॉट, फ्री स्पेस के लिए हो जाएगा एप्सिलॉन नॉट। सो डेल स्क्वायर V इज इक्वल टू minus rho V upon epsilon. Okay. So what is given? V is given. You have to find rho V. So this V is equal to 6 rho phi z belongs to which coordinate system? It belongs to cylindrical coordinate system. Okay. So we will apply del square V is equal to 1 upon rho del by del rho into rho del V by del rho. Okay. Then plus 1 upon rho square del square V by del phi plus del V square by del. Okay. So this is equation of rho V. So you have to remember this formula. Okay. For each coordinate system. So del square V is equal to 1 upon rho del by del rho del V by del rho plus 1 upon rho square del square V del phi square plus del square V by del square. Okay. This is a formula of del square V for cylindrical coordinate system. Okay. So we have to find this del square V. So what we do, we will solve this, then solve this, and put together. Okay. So instead of solving, don't put V here. Okay, directly. So solve first like this, del V by del rho. So this will become easier. Then multiply rho, then again differentiate partially with rho, and then divide it by rho. Okay, so you will get easily the value of this value. Okay, if you substitute V directly here, so there will be some mess. Okay, so del V by del rho. So V is equal to 6 rho pi upon Z. Okay, so you have to differentiate it with respect to rho. So this will become 6 pi Z, and differentiation of del rho will be 1. Okay, then you have to find rho del V by del rho. So this will be equal to 6 rho phi Z. Again, you will get same thing, 6 phi Z. 6 rho phi Z. Okay. Then you have to find, then again you have to differentiate it with respect to rho. Okay. So del by del rho del v by del rho. Okay, so this will be del rho 6 pi z. Okay, so again differentiate it, so you will get same 6 pi z. So this will become little bit easier. Okay, instead of putting v here directly, so first calculate del v by del rho, then multiply by rho, then differentiate it with rho, and then divide it by 1 by rho. Okay, so this will be easier. Okay, then what you have to find, 1 upon rho del by del rho, 1 upon rho del by del rho, rho del v by del rho. So we have calculated this thing is 6 pi z. So this will be equal to 1 upon rho into 6 pi z. So this is equal to 6 pi z upon rho. So this value is 6 pi z upon rho. Okay. Then what we want to find, 1 upon rho square del square v by del phi square. Okay. So again we will find first del v by del phi. Okay. And then del square v del phi square. Okay. So we have to find. So first we find del v by del phi. So this is equal to del by del phi 6 rho phi z. So 6 rho z is constant, and differentiation of phi with respect to phi will be 1. So we get 6 rho z. Then again differentiate it with respect to phi. So del v by del phi. Okay. So this will be del by del phi 6 rho z. Okay. So phi z 6 are constant. So you will get 0. So del square v by del phi square is 0. So this term is 0. And last term is del square v by del z square. Okay, so we can write it as del by del z, del v by del z. Okay, so first we will find del v by del z. So this will be equal to del by del z, 6 rho pi z. Okay, so differentiate it with respect to z. You will get z will become 1. So del v by del z is equal to 6 pi rho. Okay, so z will become 1. So then we have to find del square v by del z square. So there will be del v by del z. So differentiation with respect to z. So there is no z, so this will become 0. So del square v by del z square is equal to 0. Okay, so both the terms are equal to 0, and we are left with only del square v will be equal to 6 rho, sorry, 6 pi z upon rho. Okay, we have to find rho v. So what we have, del square v is equal to minus rho v upon epsilon naught. So this is 6 pi z upon rho is equal to minus rho v upon epsilon, or rho v is equal to minus 6 pi z epsilon naught by 4. Okay. So in this way, you have to find the value of rho v. Okay.